Hey, this is Latasha Morgan coming back at you with another video. Now, what I wanted to do in this video is I want to not only just speak to those that are trying to work online, but I want to speak to those that may work an everyday job as well, because let's just be real with ourselves. Whether we work for someone or we work for ourselves, we all want to save as much money as possible. We are always trying to think of ways to put money back into our pockets instead of just spending money out of our pockets all the time, right? So, and me, I love numbers, and it's something that I don't really share quite often about, how the numbers work as far as working a job, your expenses, your bills, and things of that nature. So I did want to just come on and do a video just to give you a quick insight, something that you can add into your life and something that I know would help you actually put money back into your pockets. Okay, and it doesn't have to always start out big. You can always start out small, but it will have a big impact over time. Okay, because I know I've done this for, I'm going to say, the past maybe 3 or 4 months, and it has worked for me. And I know if it's worked for me, it'll work for anyone, that applies this into their life. Okay, so let me go ahead and share my screen. And the reason why I have 30 days in a month, because most of the months have 30 days in a month. And most of us, we spend money every day, right? So if we could limit our daily expenses, that would help out so much. We don't think about it a lot of the times. Most of the times we just go about our day. We stop and get gas. We might stop and get something to eat, whether it's off the $1 menu or the $5 menu, whichever one you prefer. Or some of us may even go to a nice restaurant on lunch break. But the point that I want to make is that if we sat and thought about what we're actually spending our money on a daily basis, maybe that could cut out some of our expenses and put, like I said, money back into your pocket. Okay, and some months consist of 31 days. So I should have hit 30 to 31, but most months is 30 days. So we're gonna go off of that and let's dive right into it. Now, when I say most of the time we're working a job, whether we're working a job or we're working for ourselves, it's always something that we need on a daily basis. I mean, I went to the store today and I could tell you a few things that I forgot to get. I mean, it happens. So let's say if you're spending, and I'm going to put a $sign, if you're spending $10 to $20 a day, and that could be just on gas, it could be on food, it could be on clothes, it could be on house accessories. I'm not even including the bills on this because I want you to get a clear idea on where your money actually goes. It could be on recreational. I'm gonna say recreational could be cigarettes, beer, wine, hairdo or cut, hairdo, cut, house accessory, clothes, socks. Now you might say, well, I don't need this every day. I don't need to buy socks every day. I don't need a hairdo every day. I don't need a haircut every month. But how many times in a month do you need that? Let's say you only need it twice a month. Let's say, which most people, I know when I was going to the beautician, I was going every week. I was going every week. I may bought a beer every day. It just depends on how my intake was. When I was smoking Black and Mild, I made about a single Black and Mild every day. Or if I bought a pack, it was every 2 or 4 days. So it's not about, are you doing this every day? It's about how often within that 30-day span are you doing that? Because $10 a day in a 30-minute span is $300. We're gonna say 10 times 30 is $300. Now, mind you, this is not on any of your bills. This is stuff like this: gas, food. And you might say, well, I need gas to get where I'm going. Yeah, you do. But if you're spending money on gas every day, then you're actually spending more than what you would have to, instead of just filling up once a week. It would cut your expenses down, because if you're putting $10 to $15 in your tank a day, that's $300 to $350 a month, when you could cut that down and actually save you. If you do $40 to $50 a week, you could actually save you $100, $150. You see how that number changed just that quick, just off of go ahead and getting what you need for that week. Even on your food. I know, sometimes when you're working late and you get up late, you may not have time to actually make a sandwich to take to work, or you may not have time to cook a meal and take that to work. So what you wind up doing is you wind up spending money, because you're gonna have to eat throughout the day while you're at work, whether it's $5 or $10. That adds up throughout the week as well. So if I'm spending, I'm gonna say $10 a day to eat, that's $50 a week. That's $250 a month, when I could have spent $100 for the week and had me something for at least 2 weeks and saved me $50, because 100 for 2 weeks, that's $200 for the month. So I could have saved me $50. That's the thing, it doesn't always have to be a big amount. It's just always about saving as much as you can, putting money back into your pocket. That's the most important, okay? That's why I'm doing this video, because I know this would help someone, not just specific audience. It would help our audience, whether you work a job or you work, for yourself. It's going to help you overall, because it's all about putting money back into your pocket instead of taking out of. Okay, so keep that in mind when you're spending money daily on. The main thing is, do I need it? Is this a necessity? Like the beer and the wine and the cigarettes. How often are you smoking cigarettes? How often are you spending money on cigarettes? Or would buying a carton save you more money than just you going to buy a pack every other day? Because $8 every other day, let's say you're spending $8 3 times a week. That's $24 to $30 a week. That's $120 a month plus tax. So if you went and bought a carton, which I know a carton probably runs $40 to $60, you could get that and save you a whopping $50 to $60 a month. It's all about putting money back into your pocket. Okay, that's the point of this video. So I made this because it worked for me. And I know if it worked for me, it'll work for anyone. Like I said, if I'm saving an extra $100 a month, that is big, that is huge, because you know what? $100 times 12 is 12 months in a year. That's $1,200 that I've saved in a year span. In 2 years, it's $2,400 that I've saved. So you might say, well, $100, it adds up. So if I could save $200 a month, I would. And if someone is trying to help me do that, I'm going to listen. So I just made this video because I want you to actually think about where it is that your money is going on a daily basis. Not just on your bills or your car note or your insurance, but on these type of things that we may think that we need, but we don't have to spend money on them every day. So just keep that in mind when you're out here spending money. How much could you actually put back into your pockets, okay? Keep that in mind because that is very important. So, you know, that's what I wanted to come on and share with you all. And I'm going to show you too. That's $10. So if you're spending $20, and it don't take long for money to add up. So if you're spending $20 a day, that's $600 extra. That's over $7 grand a year that you're just spending on, which if you could just save half of that, that would take a lot of the tension off. Because most of us, we have that tension because we're spending more than what our income is giving. And that's how you actually start becoming financially free, because you start paying attention to where your money is going, paying attention to what is important, paying attention to what it is that, do you really need this, or is it something that you want, and how can you actually put money back into your pocket. Okay, so I hope you all take this into consideration. I hope you all found this video useful. Please like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit that bell icon because I will be coming out with more videos. I'm a numbers person. I love talking about numbers and how this could actually help you actually put money back into your pockets. So I'm going to go ahead and stop the share. Like I said, don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit that bell icon because I will be coming out with more videos just like this one. And you could also put in the comments on what it is that you would like me to cover, what type of content that you would like to see on my next video, because I do love the interaction. And I thank you all for the support. God bless you all, and you'll see me sooner than later. Bye-bye.